What up, gamers? Fencer here, and today is the first anniversary of Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Not only that, it's been 10 years of Shadowverse, starting with the original release of the game, and then later on we got the card game Shadowverse Evolve, and then we got two animes, with the second one being Shadowverse Flame, and then we also got the Switch game Shadowverse Champions Battle, and then yeah, here we are today, man, with Worlds Beyond, the sequel to the first Shadowverse game. But yeah, man, it's been such a long time. Just like hearing 10 years does make me feel kind of old in a way because, like, I guess I first joined the game, I think, after the first year, where I think it was the set Dawnbreak Night's Edge is the earliest that I can remember of like the first card set that I pulled on. And yeah, I think for me, I got really into the game when the Steel Rebellion card set was released because I love the Machina cards. I love all the robotics and cyborgs and all that. But yeah, I mean, since then, like, Shadowverse has been my favorite card game ever since. But yeah, it's been 10 years, man, and I do want to check out a couple of things from them, where I want to watch two videos as well as just check out this website here that they have dedicated to the first anniversary for this game. So here we go, on their YouTube channel, I'll be checking out their first video here, which is celebrating 10 years of Shadowverse. Let's see it. It's been 10 years, man. Still kind of mind-blowing, man. Like, I wasn't sure like what to expect from the future of this game.
How our adventures began?
Because like for me, like I feel like
We've done so much together
in
many
real life,
worlds.
like I feel like I'm the only one that really plays Shadowverse. It's not really as popular like with other
We
card
started
games.
The conflict in Isunia.
Like I feel like I hear more about like especially Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you got the
rebelled
Pokemon
against the
TCG.
tyrant Violon,
Yeah, dude, this is when I really got into the game, man. I love the Machina cards.
and repelled his invasion of Natera.
But yeah, I feel like I hear more about like other card games, man. Like Shadowverse has always been like one where,
We prevailed against
you know,
fate.
like I don't know anyone else personally that knows about this game.
And broke through the darkness.
But it's been my favorite card game ever since, man.
And finally, we freed our world from its captor.
Yeah, this is such a cool thing. Like the story of the first Shadowverse game, man. It's so good.
But the battle didn't end there.
I love the whole like multiverse aspect of the whole Shadowverse game.
As long
I am
as
still kind of
the
curious
keepers
about the ending
exist,
though, because I feel like it didn't end off on a cliffhanger where there's probably more to it. It kind of feels like, in a way, fourth wall breaking.
we
I do wonder if
will
they'll
keep on fighting.
resolve that in Worlds Beyond,
Our
but
hope
we'll see. But yeah, there's so many good stories, man. My favorite was the final loop.
will never
The
fail.
final loop story was so good.
I'm sure that you feel
Now
the
they're
same, right?
passing on a torch, man, to Worlds Beyond. Man, that's awesome. Oh, one more cutscene. Shadowverse will return. Orisa will return. And Avengers. Alright, the second video that I want to check out here is Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, message from the producer. So, I remember I heard that KMR was, like he left Shadowverse, like developing Shadowverse. I'm not sure if that's the position that he was in. I just know that when it comes to KMR, he was like the main guy that was like, I guess, the face of like the development of Shadowverse. So I'm just wondering if this guy, the producer, if that's the position that he had before, and now we're getting like a message from him, like specifically. But yeah, let's go and see, man. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh!
皆様、はじめまして。
Hello everyone.
Shadowverse
I am
Worlds
Akasa,
Beyond
the producer of
プロデューサーの
Shadowverse Worlds
赤さです
Beyond.
どうぞよろし
It's
くお願
very
いいた
nice
し
to
ます
meet you.
この度
As you may know,
Shadowverse Worlds
the first
Beyond は
anniversary of
1周年
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond
シャドーバースは
and the
10
10th
周年を
anniversary
迎
of
えます
Shadowverse are fast
これも
approaching.
ひとえに
We are only
ゲー
able
ム
to
を遊
celebrate
んでい
these
ただいている
milestones
皆様のおかげです本当にあり
thanks to
がとうご
players
ざいま
like
す
you. You're welcome.
本日は
Today I'd like to talk to
Shadowverse
you
Worlds Beyond の運営
about the
において
intentions of the
大切に
Shadowverse
して
Worlds
きたこ
Beyond
と
team,
そして
as well as our goals for the future.
お話しさせていただきます。その前に一つだ
But
け
before that,
触れさ
let's
せてく
address
だ
the
さい。
elephants in the room.
なぜバック
I'm
フ
sure
ッ
you're
ト
all
の
wondering
面
why
を
I'm
つけている
wearing
のだろうと
Glade's
気に
mask.
なっている方も多いかと思います。顔出しはできない
Although I
ですが
want to express my
シャドバ
thoughts
への
on
思いを
Shadowverse in
自分の
person,
言葉でお
I
伝え
can't
し
reveal
お
my
面
face,
をかぶる
so we
という
found a
形で
workaround by
登場
allowing me
さ
to
せてい
appear
た
with
だ
a
きました。
mask.
バックウッドを
As for
選
the
んだ
reason
理
why
由
I
は
picked Glade,
私がこれ
it's
まで
both because my
一番
main class
遊ん
is
だのが
Forest
エル
Craft,
フクラスであることとその中で
and because
第
he's
一
the
弾
card
が
I've
ずっ
relied
と
on
お
the
世話になっ
most.
ていた思い入れのある
For
キ
me,
ャラ
that's
クターだから
Mordecai.
です。今後別
I've
のキャ
also
ラクターを
planned
モ
on
チーフ
wearing
にし
masks
たお
of
面
other
で登
characters in
場
the
すること
future.
もあ
That's
るか
pretty
と思い
cool.
ますので次は何かな
So look forward
と
to which
ぜひ
characters I'll be
想像
next.
しながらお待ちいただければ嬉しいです。それでは
So with
こ
that
こ
out
か
of the
ら
way,
本
let's
題に
begin.
入らせていただきます。私は
I started as part of the
シャドーバース
development
ワールズ
team of
ビヨンドの
Shadowverse
リリース前
Worlds
から
Beyond,
開発に携わっており、リリース後に
and was
正
appointed
式
as
にプロデ
its
ューサー
producer
へ
after
就任し
its
ました
official release.
就任してから
After I
強く
became the
意識してい
producer,
ることは
I realized my
10年
mission
続いてきた
is to help to cherish the
シャドーバースシリ
decadal
ーズを
series of
さらに
Shadowverse,
10
strive
年
for another decade
20
or
年と
two with
長
equally
く
memorable
愛していただ
content.
けるコンテンツにしてい
Okay,
く
so it's not like
ということで
the
す。
same position
その
as
ために
PMR, I'm
これ
guessing.
までお届け
As
してき
such,
た
it is
面
important
白
to
さの
maintain the
体
same
験を
quality of
決して減ら
experience
さないことを
that we
大
have
切に
delivered
してき
thus
ました。
far.
それと同時に
At the
よ
same
り
time, I
幅広い
believe
方
that
に
we
シャ
should
ドバを
also
楽しんで
cater
もらえるも
to
のにするということを意識し
and
運用し
attract
て
a
まいり
wider
ました。
audience. Entertainment for a wider audience.
前作シャドーバースでは
Shadowverse Classic was
様々な
focused
カ
on
ード効
delivering
果
an
を組
engaging
み合わせながら
experience through the
戦
interactions
略
between
を
an
深
assortment
く
of
考
card
えていく面
abilities
白さを
and
お
the
届
tactics
け
that
して
can
き
be
ました。
derived from
一
them.
方でゲーム
However,
性が複
as the
雑に
game
なる
grew
に
more
つれて
complex,
カードゲーム
the
に触れ
barriers
て
to
こな
entry
かった
grew
方には
higher,
難しそう
especially
感
for
じられ
players unfamiliar
敷居
with
が
card
高
games
くな
who
って
may
い
have
た部
taken
分があ
one
っ
look
た
at
と考
Shadowverse
えています。
and decided that it was
特
too
に
difficult to
大会
learn,
について
which
は
perceived
なかな
difficulty
か
may
怖
have
くて出ら
also
れない
dissuaded
という方も
a
多かったの
majority
で
of
はない
players
かと
from
思います。
participating in
そ
tournaments
こで
with
シャドー
Shadowverse
バー
Worlds
スワールズ
Beyond.
ビヨンドで
We
は
wanted to
面
preserve the
白さは
same
そのまま
engaging
に
experience,
初めての
but
方で
also
も
add
遊び
features
や
that
す
can
く
help new
やってみよ
players
うかな
learn,
と思える環境を目指して新機能の
that
開
can
発
and
エリア
foster
施
a
策
healthy
大
competitive
会運
scene.
営を進めています。機能面では
Some examples
直
of
近
these
でも
features
ウェ
are
ル
the
カム
intro
カードや
cards
ス
and
ターター
upcoming
フォーマット
simplified
など
formats.
シャドバを始め
These
た
were
ばかり
designed
の
with
方
new players
カードゲームに慣れていない方が
and
手
from
軽
players
に楽しめ
unfamiliar
る仕
with
組みを
card
開
games
発
in
し
mind.
メディア施策では
We've
これ
also
まで
created
様々
videos
な
and
番
other
組を通
media
じて初心者
to
でも
show
シャドバ
how
を
even
楽しめる様
beginners
子
can
をお
enjoy
届けしてきまし
Shadowverse.
た。大会につ
In
きまして
terms
も
of the competitive
より
scene,
多くの方が
we
楽しん
recently
でいた
hosted
だ
the
けるよ
Masters Cup and
うマスタ
Shadowverse
ーズカップ
VO3 Showdown,
BO3 ショーダウンを開
aimed
催
towards
し
the
ました。
broader
普
player
段は
base.
大
We
会に
hope
出な
that
い
even
という
players who
方
have
も
never joined a
楽しんでい
tournament
ただけていたら嬉しく
before
思
were
い
able
ま
to
す。
enjoy
もち
themselves.
ろん
Of
オフ
course,
ラ
it
イ
can
ン
be
で
more
目
fun
の
to
前の
face
方と
opponents
対戦
face
す
to
る楽し
face.
みも大切にしたいと考えています。参加しやす
So
い
our
オンライ
future
ン
approach is to
リアルな
strike a
楽しみ
healthy
があるオ
balance
フラインの両
between
輪で
easier to
今後
join
の
online
大会を
tournaments
運営してまいりま
and
す。
more exciting in-person ones.
また
On
少
an
し
unrelated
毛色は
note,
変わりますが
we
第
were
7弾
able
で
to
は
implement a
カード
card
キャラ
set
小説
novel
を
with
追
card
加し
set
ました。
number 7.
キャラクターを知ることで
Bonus content like the
ゲーム
novel
プレ
can
イが
both
面
improve
白く
on
な
the
ることは
gameplay
もち
the
ろん
characters by
キャラ
providing
ク
a
ター
deeper
や
look into
世
it
界
and
観
provide
に
a new
興味を
gateway
持
for
ってシ
players
ャドバに触れる
who are
といっ
more
た
interested in the
入り口
story
を増やせればと思いお届けし
and
ました。
characters than the gameplay.
多くの方
We
から
received
ご好評
overwhelmingly
をい
positive
ただきまし
feedback
たので
regarding the novel, so
ま
we are
た
definitely
どこかで
considering
追加したいと考えています。
implementing similar content in the future. Casual fun among the competition.
カードゲームの大
The
きな
biggest
魅力は
attraction of card games is
1
their
対1で繰
competitive
り広げら
one-on-one
れる
nature.
真剣勝負にありますが、ワールズビヨンドでは
But with Worlds
カジュアル
Beyond,
に
we
楽しめ
believe
る
that
の
a
も
casual
大切
experience
に
is
してい
just
ま
as
す。
important.
一
I
体感
agree.
を楽しめる
This
シャドバ
reflected
バ
in
トルフェ
events
スや
such as the Battle
その時
Fest
限りの
and
限
limited
定ルー
one
ルを楽しめる
one-shots like
エイ
April wonderful
フィールドなどのイベント、そして
Shadowverse
友達
event,
や仲の
as
いい
well as
方と
customizable
自由に
private
遊び
lobby
を作れ
feature,
るプライベートロビー
which
機能など
emphasizes freedom
真
and
剣勝
gameplay
負だけ
over
ではない
competitive
楽しみ方を
matches.
届けてまいりました。こういった
By
カ
placing
ジュア
value
ル
in
さを大事
casual
にする
player
ことで、
experience,
シャド
we
バっ
hope
て
to
難し
change
そう
the
で
impression
は
of
なく、
Shadowverse,
なんだ
that
か面
Shadowverse
白
is
そう
difficult,
と
instead
思っていた
make
だ
more
く機会を
opportunities for
増や
players
し
to
ていきたいと
think
考
it
え
looks
てい
fun.
ます。楽しいシャドバ
I
を
hope you
お
look
届
forward
けでき
to
る
all
よ
the
う
exciting new
新コン
content
テンツを鋭意企画開
and
発しており
events
ま
that
す
we'll
の
be
で、
implementing in
ぜ
the
ひ
future.
楽しみにしていてください。
Thoughts on the premiere series.
4月より
The new
新た
premiere
にプ
series
レミアシリー
was
ズが
introduced
ス
in
タートしま
April.
した。昨年まで
Until
のプロ
last
シーン
year,
は競技シーンの一
the
環
Pro
とし
Scene
て
was part
展
of a
開して
regular
きたもので
tournament
すが、
circuit,
プレミアシリー
but
ズは
with the
そ
premiere
れとは
series,
一線を画す
the
も
Pro
のとし
Scene
て
has been
位
made
置づけてい
completely
ます。
separate.
選手たちが
This to help pro
今まで以
players
上に
become more
多く
widely
の方に
loved and
応援
supported
さ
by
れ、愛
fans,
される存在になること、そして
and in
よ
turn
り
show a
多く
larger
の方が
audience the
シャドバ
appeal
を
of
楽しめるように
Shadowverse.
することが目的です。その実
In
現
order
の
to
ために
bring
は
this to fruition,
熱量の
we
高い
need
ユ
the
ーザー
support
の
of
皆様
our
の
most
ご
passionate
協力が
players.
不可欠だと考え、参加を希望
We'll
す
be
る全
holding
ユーザー
open
を対象
auditions
とし
and
て
drafts
ドラフトやオーディションといったオープン形式
for all
での
players
選
who
考を
wish to
取
join
ら
the
せていただ
series.
きました。すでに参
But the
戦が
players
決ま
who
ってい
have
る選
qualified and
手、
players
オーディションに参加している選手はシャドバを心
that
から
audition love
愛してくださっ
Shadowverse
てい
with
る
all
方
their
ばかりで
hearts.
す。
So I hope you'll see how passionate these players are about Shadowverse through our shows and streams, and I'd love for you to cheer them on. The final selections will be held at the Shadowverse Festival, so please look forward to it. Also, the Premier Series won't be restricted to this year only. We will be dedicating our efforts to it here on out. I'd love to see you spread the joy of Shadowverse in your own ways. I believe that the Premier Series can grow and evolve alongside you, and both players and viewers can work together to expand the reach of Shadowverse. Finally, we'll be holding the Shadowverse Festival on June 20th and 21st. You're hard at work to coming up with programs entertaining. I like your outfits for players from all backgrounds. Thank everyone for sharing this journey with us. We are putting our full efforts into making it a unique experience you won't soon forget. I hope to see you there. Thank you again for your continued support of the Shadowverse series. You're welcome, man. And that's it. And that was it. So yeah, that was a pretty good message, I think, for me. Like, when it comes to me playing Shadowverse, I'm more on the casual and single player side. So yeah, it's good to hear that they still want to also focus on the casual side of things and not like just competitive, because I feel like for me a lot of other card games, they feel just way too competitive for me. Like, unless it's a single player game, like that's very casual for me to play. Like, I really love Shadowverse Champions Battle, man. I would say it's one of my favorite single player card games out there. And so yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. Like, I love their single player content. Of course, in Shadowverse 1, they had such a really good story and gameplay with it. And then also going to Worlds Beyond here, like they had more continued support when it comes to the battle dungeon, and sometimes to get the dungeon crawls. But yeah, I love all that stuff, man. Like, it's really good stuff, and I'd like to see more of it. But yeah, with that said, let's go explore the site over here. So here we go. Let me scroll down. I believe you already watched the promotional movie. Apparently, they got a Shadowverse Fest 2026. Like, that's the one that we heard about. Yeah, that's coming up in like 2 days or 3. No, yeah, 3 days. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond First Anniversary Celebration. Win fabulous prize First Anniversary Jumbo Park Chest. Whoa, look at this. What the heck? Okay. And there's some event details too. I'll make sure to check that out. I just want to see all the stuff here. We get our first anniversary daily 10-pack giveaway. Up to 120 packs. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I think that's less than like what we had back in Shadowverse 1. Like, I remember back in Shadowverse 1, I think I could be wrong, but I always remember that they give like 50 free card packs for the 5 latest sets, and this one is 120 now. But I have noticed like some differences with like how they give out like card packs and stuff. Like, I feel like we're getting more like with the vials as well being awarded. So yeah, there are like some things, like definitely like since the beginning of this game being released, like I remember there were like some critiques about like the cost like of the packs and stuff. But they also try to do some other things where you get more vials. That's like what I noticed. But yeah, they're definitely changing up like just how things are like priced and how things are distributed. And I guess this is one of them. But yeah, I think 120 still sounds okay and good for me. Invite your friends, recruit a friend event. Beginner friendly simplified format. I do want to see what that looks like. And then yeah, here's I guess the fest. We got an orchestra. Dang, dude, that's pretty awesome. Get exclusive bonuses for attending and participating in events. Okay, but it's gonna be yeah, looks like it might be just in Japanese though. Free entry. That's awesome. Fan art exhibition, dude. There's Hero, man. Oh man, but yeah, Shadowverse is really big to me, man. Like, it's a series that does mean a lot for me. I mean, if you couldn't tell, like, especially if you look at my earlier YouTuber models, like my VTuber model here, like if you just take out the this headband here, like it's pretty much based on Hiro Ryukisaki here. Because I thought, like, when I first saw his design, I was like, man, that looks really good. Like, it's probably one of my favorite like anime main character designs ever, man. Because I feel like he has a good color palette. I feel like he's got that like fire and ice energy. Like his outfit looks like the cool kind, but his outfit, I mean not his outfit, his hair feels more like on the fiery side, but not like too fiery. Like he has a cool balance between those. So yeah, I do like Hero a lot, man. He's like one of my favorites in terms of like the character design. The Shadowverse Awards. Who are we awarding? Like the best elf girl? I mean Arisa. There you go. The first anniversary cup and more coming on the 20th. Okay. And here's their upcoming content, which will be coming soon. It's not available as I'm recording this, which is like on the day of the anniversary. First anniversary premium set. Okay. Crystals and card style bundles. But yeah, I'm guessing this is all paid here. Okay. Sleeves. Commemorative battle space and battle stages. Look at this. During the anniversary celebration, Shadowverse Park's battle space and battle stages of lobby matches will receive a commemorative new makeover. Keep an eye out for new interactive elements in the lobby. That's cool. Shadowverse stage giveaway. Whoa. The Forest and Between Dimensions battle stages from Shadowverse return. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty awesome. We've given them a brand new coat of paint for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, and we'll be giving them away to all players. That's pretty awesome, man. I mean, yeah, like I know, one topic for Shadowverse as of like the past few months was, they announced that the end of service for the first game for Shadowverse Classic, and to me that's like such a really big bummer. I feel like for me to fully accept it, because like in a way I don't fully accept it, but for me to fully accept it, I feel like they gotta do more than like what they did right now, what they currently offer when it comes to like just transferring the stuff you had from the first game into Worlds Beyond. From like my memory, I think right now it is just like like maybe some wallpapers, and that's pretty much it of like the cards you had back in the first game. I know you can also get, I think maybe some rupees or something, but yeah, I just feel like there's got to be more of like, transferring over from the first game to this. I don't feel like, for me personally, it doesn't feel like enough. But this is also a good, I guess, first step in a way where you are transferring, I guess, in a sense, of the stages from the first game to here. But I don't feel like that's really enough for me, in my opinion. But it's still, good to see. I like that a lot. A special broadcast. Oh, so there's even more. I'm guessing, yeah, on the 20th. I'll make sure to watch that as well, man. I really do want to see. And that's it. Okay, we've reached the end. But yeah, I think I'll check out like all the other events here, like on my own time. I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to just mainly talk about just the anniversary part of Shadowverse, like both for Worlds Beyond and the overall series. It's been like 10 years. Oh yeah, man. I mean, like, whether this game have its ups or downs, I still want to follow it and support it. I feel like it's definitely one of those few games that really does, I guess, mean a lot to me. And so like like I said, whether it has its ups and downs, I'm still gonna be there for it because it's a card game that has been always been consistent for me in terms of like my enjoyment of it. Like I know, like in the video from the producer, he said that that players might have a hard time to get into it because it might look a bit too complicated or something. For me, like for me personally, I feel like Shadowverse just looks very easy to get into. Like I'm sure later on there'll be some power creep going on, but like I don't feel like it's like as intense compared to like other card games. I think it's what made me kind of stop playing some other ones like Yu-Gi-Oh especially, because like I've seen gameplay, like I haven't gone far into Master Duel, but like when I saw gameplay from that game from like other players, like sometimes you don't even get your own turn. Sometimes you like it's just like one turn for the entire match, and that's like for like one player. And so like with this game, like what I really appreciate about Shadowverse is that it does allow for that back and forth. Like you can't really win on like turn one. Like maybe you can win on like maybe turn 4 or 5. Like I'm just like remembering back in Shadowverse 1. Like sometimes you can like what's that card game card name again? I think it was Lord Atami, or like you just get like uh, four uh, followers on the field, and then Lord Atami becomes zero cost, and then you can just play him. And then like normally you those followers that you have in a field are like last word followers, and they do like some special effects. But yeah, you can go like really crazy with that. But yeah, maybe there's like stuff like that. But I feel like it's just not as bad as like other card games when it comes to power creep. So yeah, that's one thing I just really like about Shadowverse, man. It feels like the most balanced that I've ever seen compared to other card games, and there is a bit more of a back and forth, and not like a OTK. So yeah, this is all just coming from a casual player of card games and just a casual player of video games in general. Like I've never been like that sweaty. I'm not really competitive. I just like to play card games because it's fun, because it's cool. Like even when I make my decks, I just usually make them like based on around a theme. Like I just want a team just based on like, just fully about like knights, or like about animals, or just full on dragons. I like to make themed teams. Like I want to make sure the cards match in a way. It just feels cooler that way. It's kind of like, I guess, another Yu-Gi-Oh example. It's like playing a deck just full of elemental heroes. In Shadowverse 1, like you had that one superhero deck with that was from Shadowverse Flame. Like I love stuff like that where you can just have like a full deck just based on a team. And also as from a casual aspect as well for Worlds Beyond, one new feature I do appreciate that I feel like I don't see a lot of is that in the practice match, you can also set a custom deck, like a deck that you can make for the opponent. Whereas back in Shadowverse 1, like you couldn't do that. It's just like pre-made decks. But yeah, for me that really helps me just on the casual side of things because it's just I can make a theme deck, have like, a deck full of dragons if I want to versus a deck full of knights. Just just the role play and have fun that way. But yeah, that's just me. I know like for many other players, like maybe they're more on the competitive side. But for me, I've always been more on the casual side when it comes to Shadowverse. Like at some point, I do want to make another video before the first game shuts down. And I do want to show off my stats for that game, like my in-game stats, my wins and losses, because you will see like I'm like so high level with all my classes, but then when you see my multiplayer matches, it's like so low from like what you would normally expect. Yeah, that's just how much I play the single player aspect of Shadowverse in like every game. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to say. Just want to talk about Shadowverse overall as a series, and just everything about it, man. Like yeah, the anime like changed like me, like it did change, like it influenced my VTuber model, and then over the years, like just playing the first game with Classic and Worlds Beyond, it's been consistently a good experience. Like I feel like it's really hard to not like Shadowverse in my opinion, at least for me. Anyways, I think I've rambled long enough. I just want to let my feelings out there. But yeah, I do plan to make more. I know I've been like very on and off about this game on my YouTube channel, but I still play it, man. I just really want to reorganize my channel to like really allow, not only like card games like Shadowverse here, but other card games. I do want to, also shift my channel to a card game, part of my channel. Like maybe at least around 1/3 of it to be. That's what I've been trying to do with like other card games that I've been playing. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is it for this video. And yeah, happy first anniversary for Worlds Beyond and 10 years of Shadowverse, man. I will definitely be making more content. I'll make a video based on the, the EOS of the first game, as well as like whatever this upcoming live stream might be, because it looks like it might be very special. I'm guessing they'll be announcing the new card set during that time. Yeah, over here. Yeah, we'll see what this will be about. Anyway, guys, yeah, that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good